Discover the powerful benefits of soy milk for TTC women. Rich in fertility boosting isoflavones and antioxidants. Soy milk can help improve ovulation, egg quality, and embryo implantation. Watch now to learn how to make this from the comfort of your home. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be making soy milk drink for TTC women, but not just TTC women. If you're trying to eat healthy, then this is perfect breakfast option for you. Okay, you want to skip your normal beverages and you want to substitute that with this. So for this recipe, we are going to be using just 1 cup of soya bean. Okay, so you want to get your soya beans and you want to pick it just the way I'm doing this, so that you can get rid of dirt and stones and stuffs like that. Okay, after picking this, you want to transfer it into your bowl and you're going to wash that. Okay, so these are the amounts of dirt that I picked out from just 1 cup of soya bean. Imagine what will be inside more. Okay, so it is very important and paramount for you to always pick your soya beans just the way you pick your normal beans. Okay, so I'm just going to pour this water into these soya beans and I'm going to wash this properly. Okay, like I said, please don't skip any of the process I am showing you. This is what guarantees that you're making a better and healthier options, because if you can't wash and harmonize your ingredients properly at the comfort of your home, then you can imagine what happens out there in what you buy and just consume. Okay, so you can see the amount of dirt in this water. So you want to wash this properly and then you're going to pour in water into your soya bean and soak this for overnight. Okay, like I'm doing this in the night and I'm going to continue the preparations of the soya bean by morning. Okay, so you want to pour in your water and you want to be generous with your water, because this soya beans actually rises, and when it does rise it needs space. Okay, so you want to pour in enough water that would accommodate your soya beans when it rises. Okay, so this is about the level of water you need. So you want your water to generously cover your soya beans so that when it rises there will be enough space for it to breathe. Okay, so you just want enough space for it when it rises. Okay, so guys, this is about 8:26 p.m. in the night and I'm going to continue this process by 8 or after 8 in the morning. Okay, so guys, this is morning and I just woke up. I woke up around 19 minutes after 9, not so late. Okay, so we are going to continue with the process of making these healthy soya beans. So you can see what your soya beans looks like now. Okay, you can see what it looks like. It has fermented and this is the aim of soaking it overnight. So you can see the seeds has bloated and you can see it a bit soft. Okay, so at this point we are going to wash off this water, then rinse this soya beans for about 2-3 times until the water runs clear enough to certify that your soya beans is very clean and you are about to consume very neat and nutritious. We are going to go ahead to blend up this soya beans with a little bit water per time. So I like to make mine very thick. Okay, so I don't use too much water to blend, and I also blend in portions just to for the health of my blender, for the lifespan of my blender. Okay, so if you have a better blender you can blend all at once depending on how much soy milk you are making per time. Okay, so you can see how blended and nice that looks, and I went ahead to do the second batch and I will do the third batch until I've exhausted all the soya beans that I have. So at this point you can see that the milk has been properly juiced out from the shaft. So you can see what I'm doing in this video. So while we blend this, I would like to mention some of the health benefits of soya milk for TTC women. Okay, so soya milk has isoflavones that improve ovulation, egg quality, and embryo implantation. It is also worthy to note the antioxidant properties of soya milk and how they can reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. Soy milk also contains essential nutrients that support reproductive health, including protein, calcium, and vitamin D. So, having noted all this, I would like us to go back to the making of our video. Okay, guys, so at this point, I have blended all my soya beans and it is time to sieve your soya bean. And you can see I have two sieves with me. The first one is a single net sieve, while the second one is a double net sieve. So the first one actually has bigger holes than this second one, and this second one actually sieve more effectively than the first one. But I personally don't start sieving with this second one because it makes the sieving difficult, because at this point there are a lot of chaff inside my soya bean. So what I do is that I first use the single net sieve to sieve my soya milk, and then I'll now use the double net sieve to now sieve it for the second time. Okay, that way it saves me a lot of stress and time, because it will sieve faster in the first time, and then the second time it will now sieve more efficiently. So if you can get these two sieve, they are quite essential to what we are making. But if you cannot and you can get a cheesecloth, that cloth used in making pap, feel free to use it. So I added water to my soya milk because it was quite thick. So you can decide to leave it at that consistency. It's all your choice. Sometimes I make it thicker, sometimes I just leave it at this consistency. So it all depends on what you want, okay? But by all means, I never ever make a very runny, soya milk that is not going to have nutrients. Okay, so we are trying to make this as healthy as possible. So what I did now is that I went ahead to remove all the foams that were on top of my soya milk, so that I can navigate my way through the soya milk effectively and properly. Okay, so this is just what I am doing. I am basically sieving out the water or the soya milk from the shaft. So you can see what's left in the net is the shaft, and what is left in the bowl, like the pink bowl, is the sieved soya milk, while the green bowl contains the soya milk that is yet to be sieved. Okay, so basically this is what you have to know about making soya milk for me right now. Okay, so I use this small net to do my first sieving, which is a single net, while I use the second sieve, which is a double net sieve, for my second sieving. Okay, so basically I sieve this twice before cooking, and then after cooking I also sieve it once again. So at this point I am done sieving my soya bean with the first and single net sieve, and now I'm going to receive this again with my double net sieve. Okay, I'm going to sieve this soya milk for the second time with my double net sieve. And all this is just to ensure that you don't have chaff left in your soya milk, because no one wants to drink soya milk that contains chaff in it. Okay, so you will see what I'm talking about by the time I finish sieving this for the second time. So you can see this has a lot of chaff, so this is quite a lot. It's quite a lot. So what this double net sieve does is that it's more compact. Okay, it's more compact, more like your cheesecloth. Okay, so it helps you sieve more efficiently and effectively. Okay, so next up, I'm going to transfer my soy milk into my pot, and I'm going to turn on my heat. Please, it is worthy to note that what I am doing here, it's on a low heat, not medium, not high, low heat. And making soya beans or soya milk actually requires lots of patience. Okay, so while doing this, you want to do it on a low heat, number one, and number two, you want to sit there and stir this consistently. Okay, you can see I am basically sitting here and I'm stirring this consistently. You don't want to just place your soya milk on heat and then you leave it and go somewhere else. Believe me, that is a recipe for disaster, and you don't want to do this on high heat, because you're going to end up purging yourself, because it won't get properly done. So you can notice these foams on your soy milk. Okay, it's quite fine, it's okay. As it progresses, the foams melt away. Okay, but if you are using high heat, then this foam will progress. Okay, it will progress. So it's a test for me to know the heat that I'm using. Okay, so you don't want these foams to be so much that is too much. You can see mine is just scanty or here and there. This is just to show me that like the heat is stable. Okay, so the heat is stable, and as I progress, it will start reducing. Okay, but if you're using high heat, it will progress. Okay, so, guys, at this point, my soy milk is ready. So you want to boil that until it gets to a boiling point. Once it starts boiling, you want to turn off your heat and then you give it a quick stir. So I have turned off my heat here and I'm giving it a quick stir. Okay. So after stirring this, you want to cover it up and allow it to sit until it cools down and then something falls forms on top of it. Okay, so this is my soy milk. At this point it is very much ready. Okay, so you want to allow this to cool down until you will see something form on the top, so which I'm going to be showing you right now. Okay, so when you see this form on top of it, it is ready to sieve and then refrigerate. Okay, so you want to take this off and then you want to sieve this again and then you can refrigerate and consume at your own time. Okay, but if you want to take it hot, by all means you can take it now. So this soya milk is very much ready, so feel free to add your sweetener and then you can now consume. Okay, so talking about sweetener, I'll be using my homemade date syrup for this. Okay, I'll be using homemade date syrup for this. Okay, so you can see that this is a little bit burnt, but it is not a problem at all. I'm even using a non-stick pan and you see that. Okay, so talk more of when you're using a normal pot, so it's very very okay. That's why you have to keep stirring consistently on it. Okay, you cannot leave your soya milk and go somewhere else. So at this point, this soya milk is 100% ready, and I'm just going to pour it into the cup, add my sweetener, and enjoy. So talking about sweeteners, I'm going to be using date syrup. So date syrup on its own is very, 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 very healthy for fertility, and it includes antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. So you want to sweeten your soy milk with a very healthy option. Okay, so you don't want to use white sugars as a TTC mom. And if you cannot get original honey, please, I advise that you always make your date syrup at home and use it to sweeten your soy milk, because we are trying to eat healthy here. We are trying to make perfect breakfast option for TTC moms and just about anyone that wants to eat healthy, not just TTC moms. Okay, so at this point, what you have in this cup is something that is very healthy, and I recommend for TTC moms and just about anyone that wants to eat healthy. So now you can do away with unhealthy beverages and enjoy a healthier breakfast just like I am doing. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.